Welcome to Bedside Yoga. I'm going to do two sequences. One is for before you go to sleep, one is when you wake up in the morning. I recommend you to have a yoga mattress right next to the bed, or some like sturdy kind of longer mat, so when you're moving around you won't slip or you won't feel like cold, have your feet cold on tiles, not comfortable. So depending on how high your bed is, some people have higher beds and some people have little sofa beds, so this relatively low, and I can just kind of sit here and feet nicely planted on the ground, right? So if your bed is a bit high, you can sit just a bit forward so your feet can be nicely and evenly, comfortably be on the ground. Tugging in the belly, always not holding it too tight, but just like gently pressing it in to support the lower back, because we're going to be sitting here most of the time, so we give it some strength so we're not really putting too much weight on the low back and tailbone. The hands on the knees, just noticing if you're balancedly, evenly seated here and stable. Breathing in through the nose, you can close the eyes and allowing that energy flowing from the tailbone all the way up through the spine, lengthening the spine. And keeping the spine lengthened, and exhale, relax the face, neck and shoulders. Noticing the sensation of your hands on the knees, the sensation of the feet connecting to the ground. Just gently, couple more breaths here. Feeling the breaths coming in and out of the body. And on the next exhale, we put our palms together in front of the heart. So here, you can have your choice of doing an Om or an Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is almost like you are pressing air out like that, but with your mouth closed. So when you're pressing the air out through the belly, it sounds like this. Okay, so we just one long deep inhale, fill up the belly. And exhale with Ujjayi breath. And placing the hand on the side of the bed. And on the next inhale, we're just going to reach up the arms. You can swing the arms like that or just reaching up like that. Keeping the spine straight. Put your hands wherever it's going to be safe, because we're going to bend over to this side. And imagine you can just bending from your rib cage. We're not leaning the whole body over, okay? Just the rib cage. So this whole bit is steady. That's why keeping the belly tucked in. Just reaching. And then while we're here, feel where you're feeling the stretch. And then maybe bring your shoulders back a little bit so you're not crouching forward. Then my hand here, as you swing the arms over, you can actually flip the palm and imagine you're just pushing. It's almost like you're pushing to the other side. And then coming down, we swap side. Spine lengthen, inhale. Reach the arm up, whichever way you want to. And on the exhale, bend over from the rib cage. And here you can twist your palm. I'm showing you, twist your palm, just press. You might feel very different kind of stretch on both sides. It's totally okay, because sometimes we use a lot of strength on one side and it's more stressed and tight, right? So slowly come back down, roll the shoulders forward and up and back. 3 rounds. Always comes with 3 with everything. And then reverse, like really allowing you, feeling this whole area moving, Because of that, left hand on the right knee. Walk the hands or swing the hands, your right hand to behind the body. Lengthen the spine first. Always keep the body straight. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. We're going to twist from bottom up. Twist from the low back and up the rib cage, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Every inhale lengthening, every exhale twist a little bit more. So 3 breaths here at your own pace, making sure it's nice and even and smooth. Before we exhale and turn the head, we're just going to lengthen and inhale one more time. And exhale, turn the head first, neck, shoulder, unwind the torso, and we swing to the other side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand in the back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist from the bottom up. Pay attention to your knees if you're pushing them too much, like if they're moving, right? Try to just keep them even. Same thing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist with 3 breaths. After the third exhale, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn the head back, shoulders, torso, and you just shake it off or just roll it. And now we're going to clasp our hands forward. We're going to be moving the hands quite a bit here, so clasping them but not really holding them really tightly, okay? Bring the shoulders down and then pull the hands away from the shoulder blades. And then as we exhale, we're going to push the shoulder blades backwards and pull the hands forward, head down. A couple of breaths here at your own pace. Just noticing, opening up, breathing into the space between the shoulder blades. Expanding the lungs. And exhale, relax a little bit more. And as we inhale, sit straight, head straight. We swing the arms backwards and clasp our hands with the palms facing us and opening up the heart, squeezing in the shoulder blades and lifting the head up. You can breathe here naturally. Follow your own pace of breath. Your hands can be touching the bed or they can be lifted. Just try to make sure your shoulders are away from the ears so you lengthen the neck as well. Let's do that one more time here. Just swing the arms forward, clasping the hands. And push the shoulder blades backwards as we're pulling those hands forward. Head down and inhale to the side. Clasping the hands behind us. Pull heart forward, chin up. Squeeze shoulder blades. And breathe. Opening up the rib cage. Lengthen the neck, shoulders away from the ears. And now we're just going to release the head back to the center. And release the hands. I'm going to bring this right knee up. Give it a very nice hug. And then swing it left and right. You can get hold of it with your right hand. Left and right. Or both hands. Whichever way that's comfortable for you. And then if it's possible, grab hold of the bottom of the foot. Still keeping the spine straight first, okay? Always. So your chin is parallel to the ground. And slowly just straighten that leg. Well, as far as you can. It doesn't have to be all the way straight if it doesn't want to be. So you're actually feeling the shoulder blades being pulled open. And you also feel your hamstring, keeping this foot flexed. Just a couple of breaths, 2 to 3 breaths here. And then slowly hug in the thigh again. This time we're going to bring the ankle onto the left knee. So this is a very important movement. Always bring it close to you first, supporting the joints, and always flexing this foot to protect the knees, especially for those who have knees problem. Yeah. So here, press your left foot against the mat, like you can really feel the pressure. Gently, you probably can feel it right here already. So there are two options that you can do. One is where you're just going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slowly walk the hands down and just drop the upper body, allowing the upper body to hang. Relax the face and shoulders, everything. Relax the jaws. So option two, you can actually swing your arms forward and up and reach high, and then come forward, engaging the belly, and then you let it hang. So one is a deeper stretch, the other one is just following your body. This is up to you. 3 to 5 breaths here. And when you're done on the inhale, you can choose to walk your hand through the left leg up, or you just straighten those arms alongside the ears and come back up. Palms together in front of the heart. And then grab hold of the ankle and the knee. We're going to do a hip opener. So you just kind of, it's called rock the baby. This is a beginner's rock the baby. Left and right. And if you have a practice, after you've done this for a while and you feel totally comfortable, right, keeping the spine straight, what you can do is you bring this ankle in the crease of the left elbow and use the other elbow to grab hold of the other knee. So you're really getting your leg close to the body with the spine nice and straight. And just rock it left and right. Three to 5 times. When we're ready, just gently hug the knee close to the body again. Straighten it and release and shake it off, whichever way you want to shake it. So just sitting, and then we're going to do everything on the other side as well. Okay, hugging the left thigh close to you. Same thing, you can rock and roll left and right. 3 to 5 times, depending on how much time you want to spend on it. And grab hold of the bottom of the foot. Lengthen the spine first so you can actually really feel your neck being pulled, your arms are long. Now we're going to straighten the leg. Allow it to be where it wants to be. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. If you like, you can just move your head around, massaging the neck. Three to 5 breaths here, same thing. And I'm going to slowly bring it in. Ankle on the left thigh, or right thigh. So once you're settled, your choice, either swing your arms up and come down, or you can just walk down, okay? I'll walk down this time. Notice if you're falling to one side, if you feel like you're leaning down to one side, see if you can slowly, with your hands to help you in the bed, just to bring yourself back into that balance. So your sit bone should be very nicely balanced on the edge of the bed. Nice long deep breaths. 3 to 5 breaths here. Next inhale, we're just going to slowly walk back up and grab hold of the ankle and knee and rocking the baby. So up to you. Feel how you want to grab the baby. Same thing. keeping the spine straight all the time. 3 to 5 times. And then slowly release. Hug in. Straightening. And then shake it off. I'm going to do some Warrior 2 in bed, okay? So it's very nice and easy. So sit closer to the edge, making sure you're steady. So now we're going to step the right foot. Have the toes slightly pointing towards the right side. We can't really go all the way because the bed is in the way. So just here is good. And this leg, you just, I don't know if you can see it, straighten it. And those toes are pointing forward. Or even if you want have a chair or stool, you can put it right here and do it sitting on the stool. It doesn't take a lot of space, yeah. So just notice how your hips feeling. Some people will have cramp in this position. So the problem is because they're not really sitting comfortably. So find that position, find that posture so you feel like you're sliding down. Adjust the body. So you can actually have your torso tilted to one angle. So it's basically the same direction with your knee. The body is naturally like that. So once you're in this position comfortably, so you can turn the body facing forward and then just squeezing in the thigh inwards, squeezing up the belly and then opening up the arms, palms down. Once your palms down, then we're just going to look over to the fingertips on the right side. So keeping the glutes and the belly engaged in this position. A couple of nice deep breaths here. And we can reach forward. Reaching forward, have the right elbow on the right knee, and then we can swing the left arm into side angle pose. So what we do here is actually pull our arm away from the left heel diagonally, like they're pulling away, and then you can try to lean backwards. Play around with a comfortable posture, but just try not to like hunch all the way down, okay? So it's kind of on the side, turn the head left and right, find a comfortable head position. You can even looking up if you like. A couple of breaths here, 2 to 3 breaths. After that, we're just going to come back into Warrior 2. Now this time we're going to flip the right palm towards the ceiling, facing towards the ceiling. And here, you can have the body flat like this or in an angle, placing the left hand on the left thigh, and then we're going to bend backwards. So if you are having the body in an angle, you are almost like you're bending backwards, yeah? But if you're having the body facing forward, you're doing a side bend. So it's up to you. Find your favorite at this point. Whenever you're in this position, find your favorite. Every day is different. 2 to 3 breaths. And then, now we're going to swap side. How we do this? Adjust your feet so they're apart, stepping apart, moving your hips, toes pointing forward. If your arms are tired, you can rest them on your hands on the waist. So we're going to swap to the other side. Left toes pointing to the left side in an angle. Straightening the right leg. Finding that comfy position on the side of the bed. Right toes pointing forward. Once you're ready, swing the arms. Same thing, squeeze the legs and belly first. Swing the arms up in the T shape and overlooking the left fingertips. 2 to 3 breaths. Reaching forward. Elbow on the thigh. And swing the right arm into a side angle. 2 to 3 breaths. Same thing. And roll the back backwards. Imagine there's a wall behind you, so you can really feel you using your thighs in this posture. And then straight coming up into Warrior 2 again. Flipping the left palm up facing the ceiling, and then resting the right hand, swinging the left arm over. Your choice of where your torso is, okay? Your choice of where you want to do the side bend. 3 breaths here. And then back to warrior 2. Nice and slow, we turn the head back to the center first. Adjust the body, nice and steady, and we adjust the feet. And we're gonna come into Malasana. Well, seated Malasana, actually. So still squeezing in the thighs. Once we're ready, you're just gonna release. And bring your feet together. And shake them. And from here we can do Nadi Sudhi, breathing exercise. So making sure you're nicely comfortably seated, because we're going to be sitting here for a few minutes. And then with 2 fingers, the thumb, closing up the right nostril, spine straight, and exhale, emptying the stomach on the left nostril. Inhale through the nose on the left side, fill up the belly like a balloon until the air is all the way up to the top of the throat. Hold it for a second, we swap fingers. Block the left nostril, release the thumb, and exhale through the right nostril. Keep the eyes closed when you're doing this. Emptying the lungs and the belly, squeeze out all the air, nice and slow. And inhale through the nose on the right side. Fill up the lungs and belly. Hold and swap fingers. Block the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Let's try the Ujjayi breath this time. It's like you're hissing. And inhale. Really fill up the lungs with that breath. Swap fingers, block left side, release the thumb, and Ujjayi breath, exhale. See if you can lengthen and slow down the exhale and make it longer than the inhales. Once your belly is empty, inhale through the nose. Block the right nostril, release the left, and exhale with Ujjayi breath. Pay attention if your body is straight, or if your head is straight, not tilted, making sure everything is straight. We're just moving the fingers and the belly, nothing else is moving in the body. Inhale. Release the thumb and exhale. Inhale. Block the right nostril, exhale on the left with Ujjayi breath. After you exhale everything this time, you can release the hand back on the thigh. Keep your eyes closed and just take one big deep breath. Pull the breath into the belly first, fill up the lungs, and then to the top of the throat. Hold the breath. You can open the mouth and sigh it out. You can stay here or you can lie in bed. I'm going to walk you through a breathe meditation. I'm just going to sit here and narrate that while you're lying down. So get into a comfortable lying down position. Noticing the weight of your body pressing against the bed if you're lying down. And keeping the eyes closed. Noticing the sounds around you. The sounds from afar. The sounds that's near you. sounds that's consistent, or just popping in and out. Or even the space between the sounds. We're going to bring the breath in through the belly and fill up the lungs. Imagine that whole breath is filling up your entire body, all the way up to the fingers and tip of the toes, up to the crown of the head, just filling up every cell, every element. And open the mouth and exhale and just imagine you are like sinking into this fluffy cotton ball. One more breath in, fill up. And open the mouth inside and let the air out and just allow yourself to sink. And forget about the whole body. Now noticing the sensation of the air coming in and out of your nostril. The rising and falling sensation of the in and out breaths. Any thoughts coming through in the mind. You can pay attention to where it pops up in the mind. And then just let it go. And come back to that focus of noticing how you're breathing. You can just stay here and go to sleep. Or you can just gently put your hand on the heart, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and just feel the heartbeat and feel the breath with your hands, feel the connection of the body and the mind. And I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Namaste.